Hello, this is Mr. Chabry. Welcome back to some VGC battles. We're using that Yvetal team that we were trying out last week. We've got Groudon and Yvetal as our legendaries. Gengar as our Mega Pokemon. We've got ourselves a Stakataka with Trick Room. We've got ourselves Ferrothorn. And, of course, Incineroar. It's not a VGC team if Incineroar is not somewhere on there. Of course, there are some teams out there probably with no Incineroar, but Incineroar is like a really good Pokemon, and almost everyone has one. So we're going to see how well this team works. And this guy's got a pretty similar team. Yeah, pretty similar. We have to keep an eye on that Kangaskhan. That's a pretty scary Pokemon. Luxray, which honestly I don't know what Luxray is going to do. It probably has Intimidate. He's using Luxray as an Intimidator instead of Incineroar. That's actually pretty interesting. Looking at my opponent's team, of course Groudon will have to be somewhere in there. I like that. I want Yvetal here too. I probably won't bring Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn's like really weak to a lot of things, but I like Stakataka. I think I'll bring Stakataka. We'll lead Stakataka. We'll have Incineroar to intimidate things. Let's also bring Yvetal. And yeah, we'll bring Groudon. I really want to bring Gengar, but there's a few things that Gengar is quite afraid of. Groudon and Yvetal being the big two that Gengar does not want to face. I don't think Gengar really wants to face down a Kangaskhan. He could still actually fake out Gengar if it stays in base form, if it's got the scrappy ability, so we have to keep an eye on that too. And of course, it would have been good to have it for Tapu Fini, but that's really about it. It has a little bit of trouble with Stakataka. Here's Yvetal and Kangaskhan. So we're going to get a nice Intimidate, which is actually really good on both of these. I think Yvetal quite often has some sort of physical attack investments. I don't know if actually Foul Play doesn't care about Intimidate, does it? Because it goes based off the target's attack. So I don't know if it's that much of an issue there. But I'll click Trick Room, because we want to get that speed going. And I do see a possible fake out. So I would like to go ahead and fake out the Yvetal, because I think Kangaskhan's going to fake out Stakataka. That's what I'm thinking. We're going to actually see a switch here, which is nice. Groudon comes in. It's got Precipice Blade. We got Wide Guard. So I'm not too worried about that. We'll force this thing to go for fire-type moves. Alright, we're going to see Mega Evolution right off the bat. Okay. And yeah, Mega Kangaskhan is actually pretty scary. There's the fake out. Alright, on to Stakataka. I can't stop that. But, I mean, we'll get chip damage on the Groudon. Doesn't do much for us, though. So, I might have to switch here. I would love to get a Trick Room. But I don't know if that's a good idea. Let's go ahead and we'll click Wide Guard, maybe. I'll click Wide Guard and go ahead and switch my own Groudon in, so we could put some threat onto my opponent here. We got Stakataka incoming. We're going to have a mirror match here. We're actually going to have a mirror match. We're going to see more than likely Precipice Blades. Got a mirror match going. This is actually really cool. Glad to see people using Stack Attack. It's actually a really cool Pokemon. Yeah, we got our Groudon here. Go ahead, use our Wide Guard. Prevent ourselves from taking a Precipice Blade to the face. There it is! Ah! But, yeah, I'm sure that Stack Attack also has Wide Guard. But what I would like to do is, I want a Trick Room, but I think I have to just click Wide Guard again, maybe? Can't let my opponent have one of those. And I can hit Fire Punch onto Stack Attack. I'm not going to go for my own Precipice while Stack Attack is there. And I don't want to risk taking a Precipice Blade to the face, trying to make a prediction on my opponent not going for that. So I think this is probably the safest play, maybe? We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, we got ourselves... Alright, Groudon's going to be withdrawn. Out will come Yveltal. Okay. I'm just going to Fire Punch that Stack Attacker there. Get as much damage as I can. Alright. Maybe even get a burn, I'm not sure. Rock Slide. We're going to prevent the Rock Slide too with Wide Guard. I can easily, actually, I want to go ahead and Trick Room right here. This is probably my best bet. My best chance to do so. We'll go Incineroar. We can get an Intimidate onto Stack Attacker. And I'm not worried about a foul play onto my own Stack Attacker. I'm more worried about a foul play onto my Groudon anyway. So we'll make this play. We'll make this play right here. Trick Room going. But yeah, a lot of the Pokemon we've brought are actually very similar on both sides. Get that Intimidate. It'll make Rock Slide barely do anything. There's the foul play onto the Groudon slot. Oh, onto Stack Attacker slot. I mean, that still does... Oh, we're going to just do Trick Room shenanigans. Okay. Oh my gosh. I just untrick roomed that Trick Room. Well, I can Rock Slide. What I'm going to do. And I can Fake Out. Fake Out Yveltal. Because Yveltal just showed that it's very threatening. It did so much to my Stack Attacker. So I'm going to go ahead and try to do more damage to Yveltal. I don't mind if Stack Attacker gets the Trick Room, because my Groudon can actually benefit from it as well. So we both brought Trick Room teams, and we're both trying to set up Trick Room on the same turn. Didn't work out very well because I just undid the Trick Room. Alright, we're going to see Kangaskhan come in. Take out onto Kangaskhan. We're going to just share some Rock Slides. I think that missed my Stack Attacker. Oh, it did so little I didn't even notice. I was looking at Incineroar's health bar. That does like so little, it barely even looks like anything. Let's go ahead and switch Groudon in. I want to go Darkest Lariat. Or Malicious Moonsault and something. I'm going to actually click that onto Stack Attacker. Get as much damage as I can, please. Alright. Hopefully my opponent does not switch Yveltal in on that slot. I doubt my opponent would. But I mean, there's a chance my opponent could. And I don't want that to happen. I want to get rid of my opponent's Stack Attacker. We got a Crunch coming into our own Stack Attacker, probably. Groudon takes that very nicely, though. Defense Drop, that's what that's for. That is interesting. Now here we got our Z move going. We got our beautiful malicious moonsault. I love this animation. Incineroar has the best Z move, I think. I think it's just the best just because the animation. Look at this. Malicious moonsault. I hope this is enough. I hope this is enough power to break through this thing. Will it be enough? Nope. And we're going to see a rock slide, so... Unfortunately, it's not enough, but that does quite a bit to my Incineroar. Here, I can Precipice. I will. And Precipice. And we'll go ahead and Darkest Lariat onto the Stakataka as well. We'll double into Stakataka. Because if we can get rid of Stakataka, I think that makes it a little bit better for us. I'm just going to click Precipice. Alright, return onto my Groudon, probably. There's not much I can do to stop that. No, onto my Incineroar to finish it off. But that means we don't have to worry about, this thing going for the Wide Guard. We missed the Stakataka anyway. So, yeah, we just missed that. That was like the biggest downfall of that move, because it misses so many times. Let's get Yveltal in here. And I think I want to... Could Precipice pretty easily, but I want to click Eruption, actually. I'm going to click Eruption. And we'll go ahead and Oblivion Wing the Kangaskhan slot. Get a little bit of health back. Alright, my opponent brings out the Yveltal of his own. Oblivion Wing. And not going to do that much, probably. Oh, that did a little bit, actually. I did some decent damage. That was a crit! Alright, Groudon, so we don't miss. Of course, it's not going to be max because our Groudon took so much damage already. But... yeah, I mean, get rid of Stakataka at least. That means I can go for a Tailwind on my side and be fine. Which I might actually end up doing. I might actually go for a Tailwind and protect Groudon. I think that's what I want to do. Let's see what my opponent... I think my opponent brings out Kangaskhan. Oh, yeah, there it is. Because of that fake out support. But what I'm going to do is actually protect Groudon so I can have this Tailwind going. Get that Tailwind up and going. I think that's going to be pretty helpful for me. I think having Tailwind is going to be helpful just because my opponent no longer has a Trick Room. Oh. My opponent made the right prediction there. Ah! We weren't able to get our Trick Room. But that means... wait, no. We weren't able to get our Tailwind. If we can get our Trick Room... it's actually nice. Click Eruption, because I'll finish off these guys, I guess. And I can click Foul Play. And that'll do some good damage on Kangaskhan if my opponent makes a switch. Which I think my opponent might actually do. We see a Snarl, which... can Groudon take that? Groudon will take that. It's going to reduce that special attack, which isn't the best thing. But we're going to see Kangaskhan go for an Ice Punch onto my Yveltal. That actually hurts quite a bit. Alright, but we're still here. We're still here. Yveltal goes ahead, goes for the Foul Play. That will finish off the Kanga. Of course, Eruption's not going to be doing full-on damage just because of the Snarl. That barely does anything. But if we can get a Trick Room, if we can get a Trick Room, that's going to be big. I'll just click Precipice here. And I'm going to protect my Yveltal, because I think my plan is to try to get Stack Attacka to get Trick Room. I think that's going to be my best play. We're just going to let Groudon go down, because it'd be nice to have Groudon around, but can't do anything to protect it, and it's going to be outsped anyway. It's up to you, Stack Attacka. You need to survive a Precipice Plate and a possible Foul Play. I don't know if you'll do it, but I feel like my best option... Go ahead, Trick Room. Or I could... Okay, so I could do that, or I could go Wide Guard. But I think my opponent might actually predict a Wide Guard, so I'm going to Foul Play the Groudon. Alright, Fire Punch. Can we please take one? Probably not. Nope. But we do get this Trick Room going, which is just so nice. How much more turns of Tailwind do you have? Alright, it's petered out, but... We're still in this game, barely, but we're still barely here. Let's Rock Slide. Let's go ahead and Rock Slide. Let's get some flinches, guys. It's our only way of winning this one. We need some Rock Slide flinches. Rock Slide flinches. That's what it comes down to. Rock Slide flinches. Want to see it Protect? I need a flinch on that Groudon. Alright, we need a flinch on Groudon. Oh, geez, we need a lot of flinches on Groudon. Alright, we don't even get that, so... Good game, good game. Unfortunately, Stack Attacka did not stack enough Attacka onto our opponent, and Groudon was able to take the hit. So, we did alright, I guess, considering... you know, but if you like this, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and next time we're going to do some more battles with this team before we go back to the drawing board. That's basically what we're doing with these VGC teams. We'll try them out for a little bit, change up some things, and there's some Pokemon that I've been thinking about trying out, just because I don't know if I'm sure a lot of people watching this would be keeping up with like VGC and stuff, but the North American Internationals happened, and Wolf Glick ended up winning first place at that, and we might try some Pokemon that he had on his team. He had a Celesteela, which I would like to try that out because that's actually a really cool Pokemon. We do have to keep an eye out on Tapu Kokos, but I haven't been seeing that many Tapu Kokos of late. So sometime we might try Celesteela out. It's almost like Ferrothorn, but a flying type Ferrothorn, if you think of it that way. A flying type Ferrothorn without the grass typing. So that means you're not going to be taking as much damage from fire types if you have that Pokemon. Of course, if we had Kyogre on our team, Celesteela doesn't have to worry about fire type. So we might try that out sometime soon. If you like this, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. I'll see you in the next Pokemon video!